Today I've got an anti-inflammatory formula that is going to be really supportive of joint health. Let me show it to you. We've got some cat's claw and some Solomon seal that are both going to be very supportive to joint health as well as having anti-inflammatory action. But then we are blending in some ginger and some cinnamon, and both of those have very strong anti-inflammatory action to blend in with the joint support of the other two. So this is going to be a decoction. These are all roots. So we're going to need to simmer it for a little while. I've got a good heavy pot here. It's a 2-quart pot with a good heavy lid, which is going to come in handy later when we simmer it. So I'm just going to put in a couple spoonsful of each of these, just about equal parts. Doesn't have to be exact. I'm going to scoop out here some of the cat's claw. And that was a little hard to get out of the jar, but we're just imagining that was about 2 spoonfuls. And then I'm going to take a little bit less of Solomon seal simply because I just don't have as much of it. So maybe I'll take 1 nice big spoonful and then kind of like 1 shallow spoonful. You could put more if you had a lot, but I don't have a lot right now, so I'm going to go easy. Now, ginger is a really strong flavor. If you love ginger, you can go ahead and put in as much as you like. But for me, 1 big spoonful is about going to be enough. I really like ginger, but I don't want this to be too hot and spicy. Just sort of medium ginger. And then the same with cinnamon. The cinnamon can be 1 or 2 big spoonsful. Any of these, the flavor for all of them is pretty mild. This is really going to end up tasting like cinnamon and ginger. So if you wanted to put in more of any of them, that would be fine. Let me show you my mix here. So you can see it's not quite the same amount of everyone, but it's close. There's a little more of the cat's claw than anything else, and a little more cinnamon and ginger than there is of the Solomon seal. Now I'm just going to fill this up to the top with water, and I am going to bring it to a boil. Once it has boiled, I'm going to turn the heat down and let it simmer with the lid on so that it doesn't all boil away for about 20 or 30 minutes, and then it's going to be ready to drink. This is going to really support joint health and help with resolving inflammation. So I'm pretty excited to get it on the stove. Okay, this has been simmering for about an hour now, and I am really excited to have some. So all I'm going to do is just use my ladle and a strainer. I'm going to pour it right into the cup, and that's going to catch the bits of roots that I am scooping out with the ladle, and then I can just pop them right back into the pot so that as it continues to simmer, those roots go right back in. So again, this is cat's claw, Solomon seal, cinnamon, and ginger. It's going to make a really tasty anti-inflammatory joint supporting tea.